And here we are again. You know what? I really need to get better about putting my foot in my mouth when I say we're not going to get any better movies out of 2026. But you know what? We are here again. The sequel to Kakashi Yakama's, wow, I really screwed that up. 2033 Godzilla Minus One. We'll see Godzilla descend upon New York City according to an early footage screening. Well, it looks like we are going to have some footage here. We are going to check out this teaser. Something tells me this is just gonna be good. Toho, again, look, when it comes down to it, we can't do Godzilla like they can. We just can't.
If their operation fails, maybe we'll finally get to use it.
2 years ago, yeah. And let's face it, Godzilla Minus One was made on a budget of only $15 million, and it made a phenomenal profit.
Abort third drop. Repeat. Abort third drop.
Looks like we're definitely going to be looking at some kind of parallel here. Not honestly too sure what's going on. Details are going to be pretty limited at this point, but so far it looks awesome. Yeah, we can't do Godzilla like they can. Just looks incredible. There he is. Coming out November 6th, 2026. You know what? I think that's gonna be pretty freaking good. I'm gonna see it. Let me know in the comment section below if you are going to be seeing Godzilla Minus Zero. But it looks like we have some more news. One of the other biggest things that I want to talk about is that The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, set cast Ian McKellen, sorry, Ian McKellen, by the way, and Elijah Wood officially to return, plus Jamie Dornan as Aragorn. What are you guys doing now at this point? Look, the only thing people know this guy from is from 50 Shades of Grey. That's it. If you can think of any else of work that this guy's done, let me know. But this is getting to the point where, again, if you thought any of these other shows are going to bring fans back for Lord of the Rings, it's not going to happen. And it's not going to be this. You have Sir Ian McKellen, who is at the age of 86 years old, coming back. Yeah, I know Viggo Mortensen's creeping on 70. If he's not there already, it's not going to serve him any favors. This guy's going to get the Christopher Lee treatment, and he's going to be in a lot of green screen. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Hollywood has not learned their lesson on any franchise practically, and they are just going to keep milking it until there's nothing left. Speaking of milking, that's why they got Mr. Dornan now. Oh, but who would have thought, my dear listeners, is that Jamie Dornan as Aragorn in the new Lord of the Rings film, Hunt for Gollum, is getting mixed reaction. I don't know who or why people thought that this was going to be a good idea. You are unable to let things lie in peace. You just can't do it. Tolkien is rolling over in his grave right now because you dumbasses don't know how to leave things alone. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about the casting choice of Jamie Dornan as Aragorn, and what do you think about them continuing with the Hunt for Gollum? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the Rings of Power destroyed this franchise. It absolutely ruined Tolkien's work, and it was an absolute abomination. But if you think that this stuff is going to be any better, please feel free to let me know, and I'll gladly disagree. Because as of right now, opinions are indeed split. Many cannot wait to get back to Middle Earth. Others are becoming the fact of the prequel robs the narrative any suspense, and that the original trilogy helmed by Peter Jackson has been through enough due to the Hobbit trilogy, which stretched a 300-page book into 3 middling films, clocking in a total of over 9 hours. Look, I'm not going to pretend I'm a Tolkien scholar. I'm not going to pretend that I know every single thing about Lord of the Rings, but what I know is what I know. And for what I do know about War of the Rohirrim, it was an absolute shit. Is anybody still talking about that movie? No, you're not, because it was a shit movie. I'm more excited for Godzilla Minus Zero at this point. I would rather watch that, but honestly, they're going to be continuing this franchise, and honestly, we're going to be seeing what happens with Lord of the Rings, and honestly, it's going to be no end in sight at this point. What's Aragorn's safe word going to be? Frodo? If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this video, I thank you all so much for watching. And, as always, until we meet again.